Number 19, in section 3.5, 3.6, rational functions and their graphs. And here, as you can see, we have a rational function. And we will need to graph our vertical and horizontal asymptotes. And then we will have to pick 2 points on each side of the vertical asymptote. So as you can see, w of x has a denominator of 3x minus 5. And if you set 3x minus 5 equal to 0, you will have that x equals 5/3, a positive 5/3. So we need to put a vertical asymptote at positive 5/3. Now we can't do that because it just goes to integers, this vertical asymptote. So we're going to turn it off. We're going to plot a point. And remember, that point is going to be a vertical asymptote at x equal to 5/3. So we want to put x equal to 5/3. And really, y can be anything you want. But let's just go ahead and put a 0. And we're going to plot that point. We're going to close this. And now we're going to get a vertical asymptote. And it will let us put that there and turn that off. Okay, let's go to the horizontal asymptote. And the horizontal asymptote is when we compare the degrees. And the degree of the numerator is 1 and the degree of the denominator is 1. So again, as you can see, y equals 5/3. This is x equals 5/3. But now we're going to have y equals 5/3, a horizontal line. Again, we will need to plot a point first. But this time it will be y equal to 5/3. So, and that can be any x value. So you didn't have to, you could have put -6 5/3 if you wanted. Close that up, grab that horizontal asymptote, click on it there, and then turn them off. So this is x equal to 5/3, y equal to 5/3. Now we need to put, plot 2 points on the right side of this vertical asymptote and on the left side. So I actually have the calculator set up. I'm going to go ahead and use store values, but there's lots of ways to do this. So we're going to put x equal to 4 and maybe 8, okay? So I'm going to type 4, store as x, and then I'm going to type my function in. So I will have 5x plus 1 in the numerator, and I will have 3x minus 5 in the denominator. And right now, x is 4, so the calculator will plug 4 into that. So 4, 3 is on that graph. So 4, 3, and we'll plot that point. Okay, let's go ahead and try 8. You can use any one you want. So now we're going to have 8, store as x. And now we'll go up and get that function. And now it plugged 8 in, and that's 41/19. And you can pick any points you want. So 8, and except you can't choose x equal to 5/3. 41/19. And we plot that point. Now we need 2 points over here. Let's try x equal to 0 and x equal to -2. Okay, you can already see what x equal to 0, y would be a -1/5. But let's go ahead and practice that, store that as x. And then we'll go back up and get our expression. And you can see we have -1/5. So we have a 0, and then we have a -1/5. So we really just need one other point. Let's choose -6. So the opposite of 6. Store that as x, go up and get our expression. And so when x is -6, y is 29/23. And we'll plot that point. Now we can close the plot a point, and we're ready to go. That function looks like it's going to be in quadrant 1 and then most of quadrant 4. And there you have it. And we can check it. Okay, that concludes this video.